Welcome to musicmoveit.com, and today I want to get some things off my chest about the ups and downs of being an artist or band. So, a couple things happened to me recently, and it made me think about how being in the music industry can be an emotional roller coaster. So basically, as I've said in past videos, you need to have thick skin, patience, money, like a budget. There's so many things. But one thing that always sticks out to me is the emotional aspect of it. Like getting turned down, getting told that your music isn't good enough, or getting a show where you go on first and there's hardly an audience there, things like that. Most of us have all been through that kind of thing, and it sucks. Just today, I have a pretty extensive catalog of instrumentals, like R&B, hip-hop, that I have just sitting around ready to be used. So I sent in, there's a company that they will license your music to people that need it. Like it's like a big catalog, so like YouTube people can go and get a song and license it, and then you get some money, and of course the company gets some money as well because they're the middleman. So a lot of people come to this site. It's like YouTube people, McDonald's uses it, different companies that needed a song to fit into a commercial or a movie or whatever they're doing, a play, whatever. So you have to apply like a job to get into this thing. And of course, I got denied. So I just got the email and I'm like, it just kind of shocked me. I mean, not that I think I'm the bomb and the best producer on earth, but you kind of expect to get in somewhat. And the thing is, I didn't even send in really music to them, I believe. I think it was just like a resume of all the credentials and things like that. So they didn't even hear any music yet. Just by my credentials, they turned me down. They said I wasn't in the direction they were going, basically. Which is fine. But at the moment, it shocked me. If you would have seen me, you probably would have seen like my mouth open a little bit, like, you know what I mean? But the point of that story is that when you go through a rejection, or you're told, someone says they don't really like your music or whatever, it's gonna suck. But you got to pick yourself back up and keep moving, and either improve if there's criticism given to you constructively. If someone just tells you, man, you suck, don't take that type of criticism and tell them to go to hell, basically. Real people will give you constructive criticism and be like, instead of saying like, yeah, that beat sucks, a real person would be like, you know what? I love the drums, I love the piano, but if it were me, I'd maybe change the bass line a little bit, or the horns are too high in that song. I think you should maybe turn them down a little bit, see how it sounds. That's constructive criticism. And those are the type of people that you should believe and trust, because they're telling you the truth. So, but in this business, I've said it before, for every one person that likes your music, there's going to be 10 that don't. So it's just how it is. You got to kind of have thick skin. And I was always told this early on when I was working on one of the labels I worked at. They said, man, you got to have thick skin in this business because there's going to be criticism thrown at you all the time, rejections, all that stuff. And I've been rejected so many times, especially early on, way early on. So I just wanted to talk to you all and say to not give up. If you have gotten rejected, your music's gotten rejected, someone didn't like it, you're like me and thousands of other indie artists and bands out there that have gotten rejected before. It's not a new thing. It's not just you. But take that criticism or that rejection and build from it. Look at yourself and your music and say, well, where can I improve? Do I need to improve? Maybe the person just didn't like the direction I was going, that what like happened to me recently. So don't worry about it. You are like me. If you've been rejected, if you had to go on, do a show, first act, no one's there, You know, you're like the opening act and they put you in the slot first at 8 o'clock. You know, all the live people come in like 10, 11, 12 to see the opening act. So, but my point is, please, just pick yourself back up and keep going, keep trying. And if you feel like you keep getting rejected, then do it your own way. Start your own label. Have you ever heard the story? There's tons of stories out here like this where there'll be a manager and they're managing a group and they have decent songs they feel like, and they've went to like 5 different labels and they all rejected them until finally one label brings them in and sees what they're doing, sees the direction they're going, and then a year, 2 later, they have a hit record on their hands. It happens all the time. Rejection is part of this business. So please, if you get emotional, and I'm not saying like crying emotional, but you get that emotional roller coaster in the music industry, please just remember you can do it. Don't give up. Share this video with people like you and me who may get rejected sometimes. There's hope. You can do it. It may take time, sacrifice, and all that other good shit, but you can make it away, whether it's MTV status, celebrity status, or indie status, but still making a decent living and a decent fan base. There's nothing wrong with that. And of course, there's the highs. I've had many highs. The first time I heard one of my songs on the radio years ago, man, that's the best. And a big commercial station. I was sitting in the car at Applebee's and it came on. And that's like the highest moment. But then probably the next day, someone said, fuck you, your music sucks. So who knows? But take this video. Please share this video with people so they don't get discouraged. If you know a discouraged person that's trying to do this and that with their music and you feel like quitting or they feel like quitting, tell them to watch this video. You can do it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell. You get notified whenever I put out a video. Leave a comment, please. Please leave comments. Give me a like so I know you're watching. I want to interact with you guys. Tell me what you want to hear, and I'll try my best to do a video about it. I want to thank you for listening, and I'll see you next video.